Have you had citrus-flavored soda or energy drinks? Brominated vegetable oil, BOV, is one of the worst chemicals found in food. BOV can cause headaches, fatigue, memory loss, neurological issues, thyroid issues, weight gain, and depression. This is found in sodas, sports drinks, and energy drinks. Not all of the chemicals in food are bad. There are some chemicals added to food to enhance flavor, texture, shelf life. There are some also present as naturally occurring substances or may be added for unintended reasons. The FDA allows over 10,000 chemicals in food, many of which are considered generally recognized as safe. But why does America have so many more chemicals in their food compared to other countries who have those chemicals banned? The Food and Drug Administration, otherwise known as the FDA, uses a system called GRAS. It stands for Generally Recognized as Safe. This is a looser system than the ones used in Europe, which uses a guilty until proven innocent idea on chemicals in food. This means the FDA waits until the food is flagged down as dangerous before taking action. The European Food Safety Authority is more proactive in evaluating and regulating additives, which means they are already checking the chemicals before they are allowed to be put into food. Although most chemicals are generally safe, if we are not careful about what we are putting into our bodies, some chemicals can disrupt the nervous system, reproductive systems, impair immune function, and even lead to cancer. There are many opinions about this topic. Some people don't agree with having the government controlling our food. Others think that the food should be more controlled and the chemicals in our food should be watched more thoroughly. This is why this topic has very different aspects and ideas about who should be controlling our food, or if even anyone should. The American Academy of Pediatrics warns that food additives and chemicals such as BPA, PFCs, and artificial food colors can be dangerous for children. These chemicals are found in various products, including food packaging, reusable water bottles, and toys. The AAP suggests microwaving in plastic containers. The AAP suggests that parents should buy and serve more fresh or frozen fruits and vegetables. Avoid microwaving in plastic containers. Use glass and stainless steel instead of plastic, and wash hands thoroughly before and after touching food. Additionally, they should cut back on canned foods, fast food, and processed foods. Read labels, use natural and fragrance-free products, and consider making homemade cleaning products. To make sure our food is safe, the FDA needs to do a few things. First, they should stop keeping secrets. The GRAS loophole lets companies decide if chemicals in our food are safe without the FDA checking or the public knowing. Congress should create a clear and more open process for the FDA to make safety decisions and support new ideas. Second, the FDA should use the latest of science when checking chemicals in our food. This would keep our food supply safer, but right now they aren't using the best science available. Lastly, the FDA needs to check the chemicals that were approved longer ago to make sure they are still safe. Back then, we didn't know much about these chemicals and how they affected our health. Congress should give the FDA resources it needs to gather information and prioritize the safety of the 10,000 chemicals in our food. There are many ways to fix this problem. Cut down on processed foods, as they usually have additives, preservatives, and other chemicals for taste and shelf life. Choose fresh whole foods, focusing on fruits, veggies, whole grains, unprocessed meats, which generally have fewer added chemicals. Whenever you can, buy organic, since certified organic foods are made without synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, or GMOs, which help lower your exposure to harmful chemicals. Make sure you wash your produce well, as this can get rid of dirt and pesticides residue. Finally, make sure you push for government agencies like the FDA to enforce better rules on food additives and contaminants.